Ke oku nui, ke oku rahi, nau mai hara mai, ki te awa kairangi, mo tēnei kēmu, nui whakahirahira ki enei iwi take. Arā, ko te kapa Māori no te whanganui ātara, me te kapa no Ahitereiria, ngā Wellington Wedgetails, ki raro i te mana o te Atiawa me te korowai mahana o tēnei rangi mokopuna. O tira, nau mai hara mai, Kwanuru Rao, tōku nei ingoa he uri tēnei no ngā tiraukawa. And joining me in commentary today for this fantastic occasion, the inaugural match-up between the two Wellington sides, the Indigenous sides, Wellington Māori and the Wellington Wedgetails, is Cass Caressa.
Kia ora, brother. Great to be here. Excellent intro, bro. Really impressive there with your mihi whakato. And it's excellent to be here. It's such a big occasion. The Indigenous Australians here to play against our Indigenous team in Wellington. I think it's the first time ever, so great work from Wellington Rugby League and everyone else that was involved to make this happen this afternoon, and what a beautiful day it is as well.
Yeah, that's right, and a lot of people out here watching the under-12s go at it here at the Hut Recreation Ground in Te Awa Kairangi.
I must say there's some pretty big bodies for under-12s.
Yep, and playing the full field as well, and looking very impressive out there. And we have our usual commentator, Semi Caressa, joining us this afternoon.
Yes,
sideline.
Producer Caressa down there.
Seeing the teams coming out of the tunnel, going through their traditional welcomes, finished with the hongi, and then we're into this. But we're not too far away, boys, 10 minutes, and we're on. So thank you so much to our viewers for joining us.
Thank you, Simi. So, yeah, a big touring party here from the Wellington Wedgetails. They come from New South Wales. They are an Indigenous side. From New South Wales. There's about 65 odd people from the Wellington community over in New South Wales who have joined on this haidinga to Te Awa Kairangi, and a lot of history behind this side. It's coached by Nathan Towney, and they won back in 1998. He was part of that side that won the Kuri knockout match, and coming up against a strong Wellington Māori side this afternoon.
Yeah, it's great to see this team. Yeah, first time ever we had an Indigenous team here. We caught up with their coach, Nathan Towney, earlier on this morning, talking about the tour party. They've been here for a couple of days now, been around the city, Wellington, Lower Hutt, and I guess the highlight for them so far has been the pōwhiri that happened at Te Atiawa Marae yesterday morning, where they were welcome onto the marae. We saw the brother Noel Woodson there doing mihi whakato for them, and they were just moved by it. So it's great to see the sharing of cultures for their trip.
Yes, and special acknowledgements to the local iwi, Te Atiawa, and Atiawa Toa FM, with the live coverage today and broadcast live and exclusive on Sky Sport.
Yeah, man, Sky Sports, it's exciting times for Te Atiawa. They really get the call up, but we've got the privilege of having a Sky commentator with us. We had to call up the big guns, old Aranu. It's great to have you on board, brother.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Looking forward to some good footy. Okay, we're going to go back down to an interview with some of the supporters who have joined us this afternoon.
Let's go.
Kia ora whānau, and we're here with some of the visitors from Wellington Wedgetails that have come over to Wellington Aotearoa. This is Auntie Yvonne. Auntie Yvonne?
Yes.
And this is? Marsha. Marsha, you got to share the mic. You got to share the mic. Auntie Yvonne, how's it been for everyone, all the whānau coming over?
Oh, the hospitality has just been outstanding. The friendships that we've made since we've been here is just amazing. And yesterday was just the highlight of, you know, our visit. It was fantastic to come over and just meet the elders and see that community and what you have to offer. It's just amazing.
Have you enjoyed Wellington?
Absolutely. We were pretty honoured yesterday to be involved in the cultural exchange that started the day yesterday. So it's just been a privilege and an honour to be here, and just you know, getting that insight and that understanding of, you know, of your culture, and we just, you know, can't wait to repay it and see you over into our country, hopefully next year or the year after.
Oh, we look forward to it. We were speaking to Nate 2 weeks ago. He said a few of the players, a few of the guys in the whānau have never left Wellington. So for a lot of them, is this a good trip for them?
Yeah, there's many here that have never ever travelled overseas, and we were speaking to some of the boys, you know, and they just said, you know, this is the first time I've ever been overseas. Quincy, one of our young outstanding players, he actually said, you know, this is the first time I've ever been overseas, and to come to a place and then to go through what we went through yesterday and the friendships that he's making has just been amazing. You know, we've got grandsons, sons, nephews, you know, lots of our family are here and we're all together, and that's really something that really is significant about the whole trip, is that we're all here together.
We still had boys going picking their passports up the morning of the flight, so yeah, so that's how excited they were. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of all your whānau here in Wellington, thank you so much for coming over. Enjoy the day, and you know, travel home safely, but there's 48 hours before then, so thank you for coming.
Mandangu, it means thank you in Wiradjuri.
Kia ora, kia ora. Thank you. Back up to the boys, back up to everyone.
Yeah, fantastic to hear from the supporters from the Wellington Wedge-tails, a tight-knit community coming together in force this afternoon with their maroon hoodies.
Yes.
There might be Queensland supporters as well, Cass.
I hope not.
But no, they're from New South Wales. This is the Inaugural Trans-Tasman Indigenous Challenge between the two Wellington Indigenous sides from both sides of the Tasman. And some good, good kōrero there with Semi.
Yeah, great kōrero. As we can see, Semi's our man on the ground today, as per usual out there with his microphone. He's got a camera today, so there's a big difference with him, but it's great to hear that interview with the whānau coming along with their young ones to experience the culture in New Zealand, but to also experience how we do rugby league over here. So awesome interview from Semi.
So this will be the first ever matchup between these two proud rugby league regions.
Okay. Sweet. So coming up early next year, I think it's February, Te Rā o Te Raukura, which is the biggest event in Lower Hutt, facilitated by Te Atiawa in Te Atiawa Runanga. So we've got a bit of information about that coming up right now.
Hi and welcome to Te Rā o Te Raukura. Kia ora, my name's Hinamo Priest.
Kia ora, I'm Neil from Vibe.
Tēnā koutou, welcome to Te Rā o Te Raukura.
It's going to be an awesome day.
This year is the 25th year of Te Rā o Te Raukura.
Te Rā o Te Raukura is a celebration of our people and enjoying summer days.
It's a good chance to get together, really. That's a big part of it. All whānau friendly.
Incredible community event that brings together so many different diverse people.
It's a festival where people just come together. There's a whole lot of awesome kai, a whole lot of awesome entertainment.
Peace, love and harmony. The Raukura signifies peace and happiness. It's a Māori proverb that was brought down by our tipuna from a very long time ago. And basically our day, Te Rā o Te Raukura, is all about sharing that love. Aroha nui ki te tangata.
Uplifting Lower Hutt and the wider community in general, coming together and just having a whole lot of fun, man.
Celebrating all things Wellington, Lower Hutt, the whole region itself.
Today is important so that we get to remind ourselves that we need to share the love and care about each other.
Don't forget whānau, this is around the same time as Waitangi as well, so he āhua pono ki te kaupapa o Waitangi, ko tēnei o ngā whakamahinga I haere nei. It's all about just, ngai Māori working together, unity, ko tahitanga, and just uplifting each other, so kia ora.
Te Rā o Te Raukura coming up at Te Whiti Park with the headline act this year, this one next year in February. House of Shem.
Oh, wow. House of Shem.
House of Shem, for those of you who have joined us.
Noel must have rang them up. They're pretty hard to get, but when Noel gives them a call, they're usually like, yeah, sweet bro, we'll be there.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, please. Make some noise for Te Aroha Māori ngā haue whao Wainui Mata.
So the juniors are just wrapping up their match, and we're getting in preparation now for the main event.
The main event, and that was a good game. That was Te Aroha Māori team versus Ngā Haue Whā, so good game there. I think Ngā Haue Whā won that game there, a couple of tries. So great game there from the rangatahi.
And some of the amazing talent coming through the ranks at the grassroots level, especially here in Te Awa Kairangi. Ngā Haue Whā or Wainui Mata are building a very impressive reputation, not only here in the region but across the motu. And Te Aroha strong as always through the junior ranks. Rangatira Oapopo.
Yeah, Ngā Haue Whā, and you're good mate. Ken Laban, very got coach of the tournament last week. I didn't know he was that much of a coach, but those girls steamed through. They lost the first round, came back and won that grand final. Big ups to him.
Yeah, that's right. Ken Laban, a legend from Wainui Mata, Sky Sport commentator. And a huge focus on developing the next generation of professional rugby league players, and some of them have already appeared in the NRL and the NRLW as well.
Yes, I seen that young Toanea girl that Ken was coaching a couple of years ago. She went over and played for the Dragons. Nick Minute got selected for international duties for the Kiwis. So amazing work there, and it just shows the I guess the level of training that goes on with Ken and his crew. He's got a big crew of his son in there. Also saw Charlie Gubb, his assistant coach last week. So big ups to Ken and the awesome work he continues to do.
That's right, and you were talking about the representative season. It's coming up next week. I think the Pacific Cup kicks off between the Kiwis, Tonga and the Kangaroos. Cass, your thoughts?
Bro, it's going to be all on. We saw the Kiwis team. They've got about 8 starting lineup from last year's final out of the game. Mulitalo, Nakura, also Hughes, Daily M Player of the Year, had to pull out just recently. But luckily, we had Sean Johnson on the side, recently retired a couple of weeks, but he's back in. It's exciting. You look at Australia. Australia's got a new change of the guard. A lot of players, Tedesco, Cherry Evans have all been dropped. They've brought in the new players, Dylan Edwards from Penrith Panthers. And also you look at Tonga, that team is stacked, man. Tomalolo, Fanua Blake, just go on. And, they'll be looking to upset Australia and New Zealand in the Pacific Cup.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And those Pacific Island sides, the team list that they've released over the last week or so, very impressive lineups.
Oh, very impressive lineups for all of them. One of the things we do struggle with our Pacific teams is the halves, the playmakers. We have the big boppers. We can go forward all day, but then when we get to the halves, still yet to develop those to compete with Australia and New Zealand, but they're coming along slowly. As we see they're getting ready for the teams to come out, but it's, they'll be wanting to cheer their senior teams coming out through the tunnel, and we see the Wedge-tails uniform. We spoke with the coach this morning about the significance of the Wedge-tail. They said it's similar to the Kiwi for us, and it's really a respected icon, a bird that they really hold high in regards to their culture as Indigenous Australians. So that was great to hear from them. Oh, we know.
Kei ngā hauewha o te motu o ti rā, kei ngā hauewha o te ao. Nau mai, hara mai, whakahono mai, ki tēnei pāpāhotanga. O tēnei kēmu whakahirahira rawa atu, ki konei ki te awa kairangi, i te whanganui ātara. Ko te kapa, te whanganui ātara Māori, me te kapa Wellington Wedgetails, no ahi tareiria. Kia ora and welcome to the Hut Recreation Ground in Lower Hutt, Wellington, for the inaugural Indigenous challenge between the Wellington Māori side and the visiting Wellington Wedgetails out of New South Wales. Ko anaru rao tēnei he uri no Ngāti Raukawa, and joining me in commentary today is Cass Carissa.
Kia ora anaru, it's great to be here, and what a special occasion it is. Like you said, first time ever Indigenous team from Australia, the Wedgetails from Wellington and New South Wales, taking on our own local team here, the Wellington Māori team. Really excited for this game. It's a long time coming. Great work from Wellington Rugby League, Andre Whitaker and the crew, Star Olsen, to get this going, and it's about to kick off. That's us.
Kei raro i te mana me te koro ai o te Ātiawa, te mana whino o tēnei rohe. We pay special acknowledgements to the local iwi, te Ātiawa, for hosting this game and also hosting our manuhiri, the Wedgetails, and their support crew, almost 100 strong, as they await for the two teams to appear, to come out onto the field. The Wedgetails looking to host this match again next year. This is the inaugural challenge, as they will both come out together under te kotahitanga, unity.
As we see them lining up in the tunnel, here they come, both teams.
There's Captain Jaden Taniwha for the Wellington Māori, and Jai Merritt for the Wellington Wedgetails. This could be slightly confusing today, Cass, the two Wellington sides, but we'll get our heads around it.
Yes, we'll get our heads around it. And just a reminder to our listeners and our viewers that both these teams come from Wellington. Obviously, Wellington here in Aotearoa, but also the Indigenous team, Wellington Wedgetails from New South Wales in Australia. And we're honoured to be hosting them here today in Lower Hutt City.
And it'll be the Wellington Māori in the black and gold, and the Wellington Wedgetails and the slight light tinge of black. They've also got a bit of yellow there too, but
yes,
there's going to be a haka, and then there will be a response. There'll be a response from the Australian Indigenous elder who's joining us today. So stay tuned.
Patrick, happy 45th, Patrick.
Following the haka, there will be a response by Ed Daly, an Australian Indigenous elder, who was also a part of the winning 1998 Wedgetails team and a legendary goal kicker for the Wellington Wedgetails. Kia mau tonu mai. Stop, stop, stop. The faces of these guys. you wanted to walk in, or? Zoom right into the... And it was the haka kamate proposed by Te Rauparaha, the historic leader of the iwi of Ngāti Toa, here in the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, during the Musket Wars, and the haka that the All Blacks also perform, and now they do the hongi, the traditional welcome, greeting, before we kick off this encounter.
Yeah, there was an excellent haka from the boys, the Wellington Māori team. You could see the passion, commitment from them, led by their captain, Jaden Taniwha. And we see the hongi, as Anaru mentioned, as we wait the response from the Wedgetails. Fantastic. The proud culture, identity, and the sense of belonging by one of the oldest Indigenous cultures in the world. No mai hara mai ki Aotearoa. As the field clears away in anticipation for this exciting match ahead of us, Cass. Yeah, that was excellent response from the Wedgetails. It's not very often we get to experience the Indigenous Australian culture here, so we're very honoured to receive that performance from them and the explanation from their elder there, explaining what the actual meaning of that performance was. and it's great to see their culture, especially since the All-Star game has happened, their culture has really come to the forefront, and seeing these type of traditional dances make us really proud of their culture.
A truly unique experience, a truly unique event. And we'll check in with Semi on the sideline before we kick off.
Boys, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome, watching the traditional dancers, the hakas, the challenges, the ones which tails have just really opened up to the community down here. I know that they were practicing quite a bit and making sure that they could tell the story of their ancestors from the land that they're from. But gentlemen, here we go. We are about to kick off here at the Hut Rec. First ever wedge tails from Wellington, New South Wales, up against the Wellington Māori. Our referee for today is Noel Woods. And as we clear the field, so many excited guests down here, boys. It's going to be great. We've got the president of Wellington Rugby League down here, clearing the field as well, Star Olsen, as everyone makes their way off the field. The energy down here. I think we're in for a bit of a cracker, boys. Straight back up to you, boys.
So it'll be the wedge tails kicking off and running right to left on your screen. And the Wellington Māori will receive. Not much wind to speak of this afternoon. It's immaculate conditions here at the Hut Recreation Grounds as we're underway for this inaugural Indigenous Challenge. And a first hit up here for the Wellington Māori. Pinching a lot of meters there. Tyson Edmonds with a short ball down the left edge. Now they spread it, the Māori with Toru spreading it out wide. As Taniwha plays the ball. Edmonds short again and a big hit. A big hit on Toru, forcing the mistake, and the wedge tails. They're up early in confidence.
What a hit. That was a great hit. We've seen how strong the wind is with that kickoff there. The kickoff didn't go very far. They ended up playing it on the 30-metre line. Thought it was great runs there from the Wellington Māori team, but awesome defence there from the wedge tails. Came out there, came out of the line, put on the big hit, forced the error. Great start.
Yep, they're not mucking around, and they go the right-hand side. The wedge tails. First touch of the ball.
Please help the Māori Wardens as they go around and just ask you to do back.
And a penalty.
Please back behind the right. Thank you.
Yeah, we heard the ref there. He wants a quick game. He wants them to get off the players quickly. Noel Woods in the middle there, telling the boys taking too long. So he's setting the standard here. He wants a fast game, getting off the players real quick as they tap and go.
Well, they tap and go, the wedge tails. This is a good hit up. And offloading.
Play on.
Well, referee says play on. It goes backwards. Meanwhile, the wedge tails are in the 20. And another penalty, this time right in front of the post.
Oh, another penalty to the wedge tails, just what they needed, playing into the strong wind. They can't kick out. They're going to tap and go again. They want a fast-paced game.
And they go towards the right-hand side, and they spread it out to the right edge. And a good break here, and almost to the line. And it's been lost.
Hand on the ball, 3 in the tackle.
And another penalty.
Another
the
penalty.
Third one in a row.
There was a strip there, 3 in the tackle. And so Noel Woods calls another penalty. Third penalty in a row. Tap and go. Here we go again.
Yep, the wedge tails. And a short ball coming up quickly off the fence was
Hands
Adams.
off. Tackle 1, hold and go.
And again from dummy half, a good pass to the front rower. Oh, still going. He reaches out. And the first try of the match is scored. The wedge tails. What an outstanding beginning.
Now hand on it.
What a beginning. That was a great set from them. We'll try and get the number of the try scorer there, but excellent run there. We thought he was tackled under. He stopped. He shrugged him off, reached over with the long reach, planted it down for a try right next to the post. There's a replay there, the little tip-off that you mentioned, just to get that quick play the ball. And then we see the big man here lining up.
Yeah, that one might have been 50-50 over here.
It's Stanley, big James Stanley. He faked to offload. They fell off with the offload, and then he reached over, scored the try. Excellent try there from the big man, Daniel Stanley. Takes the score 4-0 to the Wedgetails. Kick to come. And it's over. 6-0 to the Wedgetails. What a dream start for the visitors, Anaru.
Yeah, James Stanley getting over out of the Dubbo Symes club. He played a bit for the Bulldogs. He's the brother of Lane Stanley, who's playing this afternoon for the Wedgetails. And their father, Jimbo, played for the Wedgetails, another legend of this team.
Mate, he's going to be a handful for the Wellington Māori. They really need to wrap him up. We saw with his long arms and his offloading, it's really threatening the Māori defence. They need to wrap him up, otherwise he's going to cause them trouble all day.
And the restart goes long. And here's a big hit up.
Release on! One there. Hold, go.
By Wellington. Ooh. Another good run up the middle.
Move, hands off!
Defence around the ruck. Found wanting. A slight stumble. Edmonds came quickly on him.
Through there. Hold and go.
And that's Collins from dummy half, just controlling play nicely. Now spreads it. And the kick in behind.
Free count.
Oh, it's a recount. So another set up their sleeves, the Wedgetails. Collins goes wide, putting the kick in. I don't think they realised it was a recount. How's the bounce?
Ooh.
Dangerous bounce, but collected in the end by the Wellington Māori. From dummy half.
Move to there. Hold, go.
The Māori, it's been a while since they touched the football.
Release! Take the line. Hold and go.
Edmonds comes right. It's with Toru.
Release! Four there.
6-0 early on. The kick in behind.
Outside.
Looks deep. Oh, that's out on the full.
Yep, too far. Touch judge Marissa Edmonds in the perfect position.
Yeah, he overcooked that one. That was Gavin Royal, experienced player from Petone Panthers, formerly with Te Aroha Eels. They had their momentum, put the kick on just too much power in their kick there as the Wedgetails get another set starting inside the opposition half.
And go.
So it's the Wedgetails.
One there. Hold and go. Step one.
Again with Collins. This is an outstanding run.
Two there. Come there.
And the dummy. And they spread it out wide. Almost intercepted. In fact, it's come off the Wedgetails' hand. And here's a runaway for the Wellington Māori. He's still going here. Oh, Tyler Tane. Still on the side of the Wellington Māori. It's Painga now. Royal at dummy half. Potoa. There's Adams.
Move, that's one. Hold, go.
Royal again. Out to Painga. Cutting back on the inside is Painga. Still going, Painga.
Release, there's two there on me. Look for me, hold.
20 metres
Go.
out from the line.
Two.
Edmonds. On the inside is Taniwha. Now with Toru. Through the hands, out towards the left-hand side. Cutting back on the inside, a slightly high shot there on Davies.
That's tackle four.
It's the fourth tackle. And a good run
By the last.
by Chase Pickering.
Yeah, just hands
And
on,
a
mate.
penalty.
Completely.
Oh, that's exactly what the Wellington Māoris needed. They've been under the pump for the first 5 minutes. Now they got position at the right side of the field. We'll see what they can come up with.
The tap and go, Edmonds. Back to Chase Pickering.
Move, hands off. One there, hold. And go.
Taniwha was screaming for it, acts as a decoy. Royal. Adams cuts back on the inside. He's dangerous early on as Adams. Jared Adams still going. He sniffs the line and he finds it.
Oh my goodness.
Jared Adams.
What a try, the excellent try. individual try from Jared Adams. We saw there wasn't much doing. They came down this right-hand side. Jared Adams, he beat about 3 or 4 defenders on the way to the try line under the post. As we see the replay here, Jared Adams, this is after he broke 2, got through another tackle, shrugged off 1. Had about 3 players over the line here, but he just managed to get the ball down there. Excellent try from the man himself, Jared Adams. Good way to hit back for the Wellington Māori. Take the score 6 points to 4. Should be 6 or any minute now.
And the extras are good by Tyler Tani. And it's 6-all.
6-all, both teams getting down their first position within each other's red zone and scoring the points. So obviously they both need to work on their defense on the line, try and hold them out. Hasn't been able to be lately, but great start for the game.
You timing, boys? It's good.
The ball just floating up in the wind there. It's Wellington Māori. And that's O'Toole. Solid run.
Oh, play the ball on the line. Hold. 1.
Oh, they came up quickly there, the Wedge Tails. It's Chase Pickering. Good footwork.
Hold. And go.
Edmonds. Oh, and they've left it behind. In fact, it's been knocked on by Ngātoki Toru.
That was unfortunate, man. Just getting a roll on there. Good possession after the second tackle, but just a bit of a lapse of concentration there. Drop ball early on, so it's going to be the Wedge Tail setting up a scrum in prime position, about 35 metres out from the line.
Hold it, wait. Lock in. Wait.
The Wedge Tails come left. Oh.
Play on.
Just the miscommunication there, but
on the line. 0.
got a full set and good field position. The Wedge Tails.
Move to there. Hands off. Mark a square and go.
Collins.
2.
Now they spread it.
Numbers.
So the centres.
Release them. Hold and go. Step 3.
Here we go. It's a decoy run there by Bryden, but a good run here by the Wedge Tails. And a quick play the ball is important, and they go from dummy half, and they hit straight back. And it's Elijah Collis, the Wedge Tails hooker, going over.
Oh, what a try, man. The opportunity was there. It was a quick play the ball. But like you said before, there was a bit of a set play before this. They got up, quick play the ball. The defense wasn't in place. And the hooker just scoops over from dummy half. Easy try. 10 points to 6 to the Wedge Tails. Come about from an era from the Wellington Māori team. Era, just a basic era. Wedge Tails got position from the scrum, hit it up twice, did a set play out to the left-hand side, and the hooker was too smart, too slick, comes over for the try.
Elijah Collis, the number 9 for the Wedge Tails, ex-New South Wales country junior. Plays for the Wellington Cowboys in New South Wales. Controlling play early on and hitting straight back the Wedge Tails.
Yeah, they went straight back. It's try for try. So, you know, both defences need to really pick up. It's getting a bit through easy as we see the big goal kicker lining up to take this one out to 12. We'll see if he can get it. And just outside to the right.
Conversion successful. The number of standing score.
So 10-6. The Wedge Tails are ahead after 10 minutes.
Yeah, what an action-packed 10 minutes already. 2 tries to the Wedge Tails, 1 to the Wellington Māori. Shows that both these teams are here to play. Here to play expansive football up the middle and to the edges as well.
they've let it bounce the wedge tails, and it's he can't do anything about it. It was a tricky bounce.
That's a tricky one. It's the coach killer, that one. Just to kick off, they've let it go dead, so automatic drop out from the wedge tails to the Māori team, exactly what they needed for their chance to hit back.
Short drop out.
Knock on.
Holds up
Play
nicely,
on.
and they've got it back the wedge tails on a brilliant offload. And here comes the speed. A little dummy, looking for support, but eventually goes to ground. Now the forwards. Another offload. He's hard to put down. Stanley Jr. Loopy ball there. And now the wedge tails.
Release him! Two there.
They come the left side.
Oh.
A short ball. He was through, but it was lost and picked up now by the Wellington Māori. Quick play the ball.
Another errors happening on both sides of the field as the Wellington Māori get another opportunity to try and work it down the field. We saw from that dropout, William O'Toole dropped the ball. Wedge tails were on their way, but they've made an error as well.
That's Tamaka. It's just come on. Leighton Tamaka. Playing the ball and in the pocket.
Outside.
Tyler Tane kicks deep, it bounces, and it goes into touch.
Good kick. He was going for the 40-20. Didn't quite get it, but there was a good kick there from Tane. Good set from the Wellington Māori. I think they just need to slow it down. It's been quite a hectic game since this kick-off this afternoon, and both teams will be they'll be huffing and puffing for this one. But so the wedge tails get to play the ball on the 30-metre line out from the try line.
So the wedge tails from inside their own half.
Move! One there, make the line, make the line.
They'll be happy with the lead that they've got at the moment.
One.
Oh, another big run. Brilliant bump off. Another short ball. Constantly looking to offload the wedge tails forwards. Collis. Finally put to ground.
Hands off. One marker.
Now they've got options out here. Big dummy. And a man on the inside. A brilliant support play. The wedge tails go underneath the post.
What a try. That was an excellent dummy, as you said. He sold the dummy on the outside. When made the break, looked on the inside. The support player was there. Scores under the post. As we see the replay, they went out here to the playmaker. He threw the dummy, sold the dummy, got through the tackle here, turns on the inside. There's the support. Support comes on the inside. He goes over under the post. Excellent try. Wedge tails straight up to 14 points to 6 with a kick to come. Excellent play there, Anuru.
Yeah, Jai Merritt with the big dummy.
Yeah.
And back on the inside, it looks as though it's Junafian Cody, the fullback.
Yep, June Afian, Gregory Thomas, known as June. Excellent try from him. What all good fullbacks do is just follow up in the middle. But Jai Merritt, the captain, showing some great skill there. Sold the dummy and then on the inside. Excellent play. They'll need to keep their eye on him. Such a crucial player for the Wedge Tails. Over.
Conversion successful by Sean Stanley Jr. He takes a break, comes to the sideline.
Yeah, big play. He's been troubling the Māori team. All their big boys been running up and offloading at will. It's really dangerous when you get that second phase play and your defense is not set. You're always hustling and trying to get back, scrambling, and it's showing with the Wellington Māori team. They really need to tighten up their defense, especially in the middle. Wrap up these big boys from the wedge tails and stop them from offloading.
Straight from the kickoff. The Wedge-tails.
One there.
Oh, the penalty. That's the last thing Wellington Māori wanted.
Yeah. Clever play, clever play there from the Wedge-tails. Milked the penalty, but you know, if you know how to do it, you can do it. If you know, you know. So well done to the Wedge-tails. Gets the penalty, they get to kick it out, make some more meters. Try and get into the Wellington Māori territory.
Lines up, lines up. Then go early, hold. Go. Move! One there. Here I am. Hold.
So the Wedge-tails, it's slow, but there in the end for Collis.
Numbers.
Move! Hands off! Two there.
And another dart from dummy half, it opens up.
He's on. Three, make the line. Tackle three, hold. Go.
Now they come the right side. It's with Bryden.
Move! Four there. Hold. Tackle four.
It's Blackhall.
Final!
Strong defence. Centre
Go
field.
early. Hold. Go one marker.
Collis has another run, puts in a little chip. How's that? It's come off the crossbar, but falls into the hands of O'Toole. Unsurprising play by Collis.
Collis is causing havoc up the middle. The quick play, the balls are just really causing problems for Wellington Māori.
That was deliberate. You could see that. He was aiming for the crossbar.
Oh, mate. How good is that? Wellington Māori gets penalty, man. They needed that.
Let's look at this replay real quick.
Lines up, lines up.
Collis had another go. Huge dummy. It opened up, put the chip in ahead, and then bang. That ball could have gone anywhere.
Oh, mate.
Oh, that's a high shot on Jared Adams.
Hey, don't worry. Come
Poor
on.
timing,
Zach,
poor
get
technique.
easy.
Adams is down and out. There's some concern now for Adams.
Yeah. There was a pretty dangerous tackle there. As we see, Adams is out. He's still out on the field there.
So, flying out of the line.
So the referee just getting the players sorted, pulling them apart. Bit of emotions from both teams around that tackle. As the medical team has come on just to check on Jared Jared Adams, just to see how he is. Hopefully we see that he's going to get up and be okay.
I mean, definitely a head high. Definitely a head high fence. He was stepping, so he was on his way down.
We hear the explanation from the...
this guy here in front. He's still got time to pull out.
We hear the explanation who's going down on the replay. Boom!
So I'm happy with 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm not going to send off only because of that step he was going down. So I'm happy with 10 minutes in the bin.
Yeah, that was really high.
Yeah.
So you heard it, folks. The referee on the microphone, the live mic, is going to give him 10 minutes in the bin.
That's why that's the difference between a sin bin and a send off, I think. Had he not stepped, definitely probably a send off. I'm happy with 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. He's lucky. He might be lucky there.
Yeah, he's
to
lucky.
avoid the send-off.
Yeah, very unfortunate. He's lucky to get 10 minutes. And as Noel said, it would have been a red card or sent off if the guy hadn't stepped and went down.
Well, I think he's definitely disappointed in himself.
He was stepping, he was going down as well, so we've got to take that into consideration.
Still a bit of concern for the co-captain, Jared Adams.
Some good refereeing there by Noel Woods.
Yeah, very good as we see the
clear
replay.
Communication.
Yeah, clear communication. Let's get into the field, so they're just making sure Doug, who's an expert medic down there, especially around concussions, just making sure that the player's okay, taking precaution before they try and move him. Yeah, you will see swinging arm to the head of the second rower, Jared Adams, and he is out. And the Wedgetail plays in the sin bin for 10 minutes.
Some positive signs though. Adams, he's moving his arms and his legs and just taking all the precautions in the world. But a good opportunity for both sides to take a breather. It's been a fast-paced game so far.
Yeah, really fast game. Yeah, both teams regrouping, trying to sort out the. It's only been, what, 20 minutes to go in this half, only halfway through. Still a lot of footy to come.
Here's that. We'll go to the sideline to check in with Semi Carissa.
We're sideline here at the moment and just watching this young player who has been down by that horrible tackle. Not ideal in terms of the game that we're on, but the professionals are on there on the field at the minute, just making sure they're taking all the precautions available as both teams are just kind of resetting themselves. Wellington look as if they are having a bit of a change in their team makeup at the moment. But we do have professionals on the field at the moment, just making sure that every precaution is taken. I think the game so far, listening to you boys up there, has been a bit of a seesaw at the moment. I think fatigue may be kicking in here, but the response by the Wedgetail so far in this first half has been quite exceptional. They've come out with a lot of energy, come out with some sting there, but this may wake up the Wellington team. This may wake up the Wellington Māori team to actually put a bit of sting back into what they're doing. Looks like the Wedgetails are coming off the field at the moment. Looks like as you can see in your pictures, they have come off to the side of the field, as you're seeing in your pictures at the moment. I think we're just making sure that we give this injured player all the space available to make this happen. Emergency services, I think, on their way. I'll flick back up to you guys and I'll update you guys later on.
So we'll just take this opportunity to take a break and we'll be right back shortly.
Hi and welcome to Te Rā o Te Rūkira. Kia ora, my name's Inaugiral.
Kia ora, I'm Neil from Vibe.
Tēnā koutou, welcome to Te Rā o Te Rūkira.
It's going to be an awesome day.
This year is the 25th year of Te Rā o Te Rūkira.
Te Rā o Te Rūkira is a celebration of our people and enjoying summer days.
It's a good chance to get together, really. That's a big part of it. It's all whānau friendly.
Incredible community event that brings together so many different diverse people.
This festival where people just come together, there's a whole lot of awesome kai, a whole lot of awesome entertainment.
Peace, love and harmony. The Raukura signifies peace and happiness. It's a Māori proverb that was brought down by our tipuna from a very long time ago. And basically our day, Te Rā o Te Raukura, is all about sharing that love. Aroha nui ki te tangata.
Uplifting Lower Hutt and the wider community in general, coming together and just having a whole lot of fun, man.
Celebrating all things Wellington, Lower Hutt, the whole region itself.
Today is important so that we get to remind ourselves that we need to share the love and care about each other.
Don't forget whānau, this is around the same time as Waitangi as well, so he āhua pono ki te kaupapa o Waitangi, ko tēnei o ngā whakamahinga I haere nei. It's all about just, ngai Māori working together, unity, ko tahitanga, and just uplifting each other, so kia ora.
My welcome back to the Hutt Recreation Ground. It's the Wellington Māori against the Wellington Wedgetails for this inaugural Indigenous challenge, and as the serious injury is still being taken care of, we're going to just go down to the sideline again with Semi Carissa for another update.
The game's definitely been delayed at the minute. Emergency services have been called, so we've got the right people on their way. A lot of activity happening on the sideline, as you can see. Some of the pictures down here, the players are actually mingling amongst each other and having a bit of a kōrero with one another, showing concern for the Wellington Māori player. So the tempo on the sideline is actually concerned by both teams towards this player, and that's what we get in rugby league. It's a real whānau environment across the country, across the world, and just making sure that everyone's safe in this awesome game that we play. I'll shoot back up to you guys for now as I can see the emergency vehicle turn up on the field.
Yeah, and as we can see, whānau, the ambulance is just coming on field, and so there is a bit of a break, taking precaution, but the player is moving. We saw him moving his arms and his legs. So they'll just deal with their, try and deal with him here and get him out safely back to the hospital just for checks, and hopefully that's all. He's okay. Yeah, just when we got a bit of a break, man. Grand final last week, the Penrith Panthers, the 4-peat. You know, Melbourne Storm were the favourite team going into the game, but then as it happened, just the Panthers just had that experience and just too good. But at the same time, good send-off for the boys, Fisher Harris, Luai, and also Taruva.
Yeah, well, 4 premierships in a row. That's unseen in this modern era of rugby league, especially in the Inaugural with the salary cap. It's unheard of. It's probably something that will not happen again. The Penrith Panthers made 5 grand finals, I think people forget. The first grand final they made, they lost to the Melbourne Storm. So a bit of revenge, a bit of utu for the Penrith Panthers, and what an achievement for Coach Ivan Cleary and some of those players who have been there throughout each of those premierships over the last 4 years, including the likes of Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, that was, man. That was just an amazing grand final. Awesome game to watch. We're just going to go to an interview that we had earlier, and we'll get back to you soon.
Tales that have come over to
How's it been for everyone, all the whānau coming over?
Oh, the hospitality has just been outstanding. The friendships that we've made since we've been here is just amazing. And yesterday was just the highlight of, you know, our visit. It was fantastic to come over and just meet the elders and see that community and what you have to offer. It's just amazing.
Have you enjoyed Wellington?
Absolutely. We were pretty honoured yesterday to be involved in the cultural exchange that started the day yesterday. So it's just been a privilege and an honour to be here, and just, you know, getting that insight and that understanding of, you know, of your culture, and we just, you know, can't wait to repay it and see you over into our country, hopefully next year or the year after.
Oh, we look forward to it. We were speaking to Nate 2 weeks ago. He said a few of the players, a few of the guys in the whānau have never left Wellington. So for a lot of them, is this a good trip for them?
Yeah, there's many here that have never ever travelled overseas, and we were speaking to some of the boys, you know, and they just said, you know, this is the first time I've ever been overseas. Quincy, one of our young outstanding players, he actually said, you know, this is the first time I've ever been overseas, and to come to a place and then to go through what we went through yesterday and the friendships that he's making has just been amazing. You know, we've got grandsons, sons, nephews, you know, lots of our family are here and we're all together, and that's really something that really is significant about the whole trip, is that we're all here together.
We still had boys going picking their passports up the morning of the flight, so yeah, so that's how excited they were. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of all your whānau here in Wellington, thank you so much for coming over. Enjoy the day.
And the friendships that he's making has just been amazing. You know, we've got grandsons, sons, nephews, you know, lots of our family are here and we're all together, and that's really something that really is significant about the whole trip, is that we're all here together.
We still had boys going picking their passports up the morning of the flight, so yeah, so that's how excited they were. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of all your whānau here in Wellington, thank you so much for coming over. Enjoy the day.
And the friendships that he's making.
So Jared Adams for the Wellington Māori up on his feet.
Yes.
Which is good to see.
Very good.
He'll be tended to at the hospital, but in the meantime, both sides just warming up to get back in. And just to summarise, Wellington Wedgetails from New South Wales are ahead 16 points to 6. 22 minutes gone in the first half.
And it must be hard, like to have a break. You've been going intense for 22 minutes, and then all of a sudden there's an injury like this, and you had to stop for about maybe 10 minutes, trying to get back into the swing of things. But also I think there might be a bit of motion from that tackle from both, especially from Wellington Māori, just to try and I think they'll need to contain their emotions considering what's happened. But like I said, excellent signs to see the Jared Adams get up and walk into the ambulance. And so, but also a big loss for them because he was the one that went beast mode down there and scored that try after beating 4 or 5 tacklers. So a big loss for them, but great that he is up and okay, going for a checkup, and we can get this game back on the road.
So the Wedgetails are a man down after the sin binning for the high shot on Adams that caused the injury.
Shout out to Wellington Free Ambulance, always been there on time when needed most, so big ups to them.
Brother heads off to the hospital.
Yeah, just can you tell the captain that we're going to revert? Yeah. Oh, where's Ada? Where's Ada? You tell Ada we're going to reverse today. Yeah, I'm going to reverse.
Is it going to be a reverse to a send-off? Is it?
I don't, yeah, I'm not too sure what referee Noel Woods is referring to when he's saying reversing.
We'll get information from the officials soon.
We'll keep an eye on that one. Meanwhile, the ball eventually goes into touch.
Almost didn't go out. That's young Sione Baker, who's filling in for the Wedgetails, originally from here in Wellington. Played a bit of footy overseas as well.
On the line.
So Royal passes it on the inside, and who's that? A Taniwha, Jaden Taniwha. Edmonds from dummy half goes long. They come the left edge now. Long ball by Toole to Davies.
Play the ball. Too early, guys.
O'Toole. Toru.
Yeah, too early, boys. Too early.
And a penalty for offside.
Oh, another penalty. Bit of pressure here. Wellington Māori need to pounce on this.
When you're ready.
They're a man down the opposition.
Here's Martin.
Move! It's one there. It's one there.
Toru, a wee dummy.
Move! Two there!
Just metres out from the line. The Wellington Māori. Royal.
Oh!
They go long. And there might have been a deflection, perhaps. No touch. So the Wedgetails will come up with it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. We saw when the pass went out, there was actual a 2-man overlap, but the pass didn't go to hand. So very fortunate there for the Wedgetails, and the Māori need to get that one right. Got the numbers now. They need to make the most while they have the advantage.
It's Honeysett playing the ball.
Move! One there, make the line. Tackle one. Hold.
Collis. He's been a player to watch. There's Naden.
Release him! Two. Hold.
Brent Naden's little brother. Good defence by Taniwha. They forced the knock on. And the Wellington Māori will come up with it. Big play.
Yeah, that's big play, big hit. Tyson Edmonds came in for the hit after the first man was there, caused the error. Exactly what they needed. They really need to try and score some points while they're down here.
Okay, so we just heard it there from referee Noel Woods. He's changed his decision from a sin bin to a send-off.
Oh,
so
okay.
Wedge Tails will be down a man for the duration of this match.
Yeah.
And here comes Walker back to Painga. Painga still going. Taniwha.
Move to there. Mark a square and go. Tackle 2.
Oh, good run here by Edmonds. Up to the 10-metre line. Walker slots into dummy half. A wee dummy, but then eventually passes it to Toru. Right in front of the post. Edmonds. Long ball put to ground. Opportunity gone big in there for the Wellington Māori.
Yeah, a bit of a sloppy pass there from dummy half. O'Toole tried to bend down and pick it up. He's knocked it on. As you can see, just when they were setting up for their play, they've got overlapped out on the left and on the right due to the shortage. So they just can't make it click at the moment.
Wait till they're all in, wait till they're all in. Lock it in, Lucy. Away you go. It's out.
The Wedge Tails.
One there.
Things are pretty static at the moment.
Your hands off, clear.
So they approach the 20-metre line.
Move to there.
Collis goes the right side.
Release. 3 there. Hold, mark a square, and go.
Cutting back on the inside.
Release. Tackle 4, make the line, and go. Tackle 4.
There's a short ball by Merritt, the captain. And it was forced upon him, and they put it down. So another opportunity now for the Wellington Māori. They need to convert these opportunities into points.
Yeah, they
down
need
16-6.
Yeah, there was a bit of a hospital there from Merritt. His player was standing there, gave him the short ball, and he got hit straight away. Probably wasn't the play that they called, but fortunately for Wellington Māori, they get another shot. They need to complete the set, at least just get to the kick.
Okay, got out there eventually. There's Royal. Big man, hard to put down.
Make the line, make the line. Hold. 1.
Cutting back on the inside is Walker.
Release time, 2.
Tanya.
Tackle 2.
Potoa. Taniwha. Offloading. Edmonds is there. It's a sweep up. He's still going, put to ground.
Back on me. Hold. Hold.
Tane goes long. Toru. A little juggle by O'Toole. Finding Potoa. The twinkle toes of Potoa.
It's another error.
Another lost opportunity for the Wellington Māori.
Yeah, another error. The coach, Mike Edmonds, he'll be getting the message out to the boys. Just hold the ball, just keep it. Even if we have to go up the middle, just get to the kick, complete the set. And but it also, we have to give credit to the Wedge Tails for their defense while they're down here forcing those errors.
So coming up to the 30-minute mark. A slightly extended first half after a prolonged injury. Break. Oh, stolen.
Stolen. I think there was 2 in the tackle.
Yeah, quite clearly more than 1 in the tackle there.
That was Royal. He was having a go.
I think he thought it was a lucky day there.
Yeah,
He
he thought it was
almost
lucky
down the
day.
sideline.
Noel Woods was given the call. 2 in the tackle, penalty. It's been a while since the Wedge-tails have been down the side of the field. I'm sure they'll be happy to see if they can put on some of their plays. They're quite expensive. They like to do their offloads and short balls. We'll probably see more of that in this set.
Wait for the tap. Go.
So Collis taps and goes.
Move! One there. Hands off.
Oh, that was...
Tice, what was that?
yeah, Edmonds went in for a second go there, and they'll need to fix their discipline, Wellington Māori.
Yeah, we could see them calling to Tachi as a crusher. Got the players' head in a very awkward position. Held him down for too long as well, and the penalties given.
Couldn't help himself, Tyson Edmonds.
Hold. Make the tap, go.
So the Wedge-tails now in prime position. That's a high shot. And a bit of niggle now in the ruck by Walker.
Yeah, looked like
Merritt having a go.
Looked like it was a bit of a shoulder
back
charge.
on again.
I think Merritt wasn't happy with the shoulder charge from Walker. The ref didn't see that, just let it go. Now there's a bit of a heat, a bit more heat coming in from this game.
Push back. Get contact to the head, eh? Contact. Daniel Walker, contact to the head. Boys, contact to the head, boys. Penalty.
Another penalty. The Wedge-tails, 12 players for the whole game.
What are you going to do?
Still managing to stay in this game and still have the lead 16 points to 6 as they tap.
Sparrow Stanley comes onto the field for the Wedge-tails.
One there.
Semi, quick one from you on the sideline. Oh, it's blowing up down there.
Obviously, you can see here the Māori team have been trying to make sure that they can put a bit of dominance on this team, but this Wedge-tail Wellington Rugby League team is not going away. They're actually made sure that they're here to front up, and so we definitely have a game on here, but definitely the energy for the last 5 minutes on this game has been pretty intense. A lot of niggle from the Wellington Māori, and the Wedge-tails, I think they're not going to go away. They've come a long way to win this game in terms of their mindset. So, and this is only the first half. I'll throw it back up to you guys, and I'm sure you're having a better view from our end. Listen on the referee here.
Facials and stuff. We just need to cut that out. I know there was an incident before that's been dealt with, so we just need to move on. Hey, advantage over here, obviously, with the boys being short too. So.
Again, good refereeing by Noel Woods, bringing the two captains together, having a wee yarn, getting them both on the same page, addressing the discipline, calming things down.
Yeah, so they have to, they can't let it get out of hand. We saw Daniel Walker is getting a bit fiery, trying to cause some trouble, trying to build some momentum for his team, but it's just doing the opposite. This 4th penalty in a row for the Wedge-tails, and they'll tap it again.
On the line, wait for me. Yeah, where you go?
So it's back.
There we go.
Here we go, big hit.
Yeah,
and it's Stanley Jr. He's back on the field.
There's one there, make the line. Hold.
Bit of go forward here for the Wedge-tail, sorry. Getting closer. Oh, a big shot. Oh, yeah, above the horizontal.
Man, I think someone's going to go to the bin as well. It's yeah, that's 10, automatic 10. 4th penalty in a row. Didn't need to be done. He didn't need to pick him up and tip him over. Good call from the referee. Needs to kind of cool the situation down.
So it's 12 against 12. One of the captains today, Jaden Taniwha.
Wait for me.
Above the horizontal. Can't do that. He's been 10 in the bin. The Wedge-tails.
Oh, they're going to
now
go wide early.
To the right. And they've got numbers here. How's the cover defence? So close. Is it on the line? Yes, it is. Yes, that's a try. On the line. Brilliant stuff by the Wedge-tails. They hit straight back after a bunch of penalties.
Yeah, brilliant play from the Wedge-tails. They saw that the Wellington Māori team just wanted to come up and smash, so they went wide on the tap, caught them napping out wide, and they go in for the try on just close to the line there. As we see the replay, They went wide. Wellington Māori wasn't ready. Bit of a step in here. Thought they held him up, but he got on the line. Excellent try from the Wedge Tails. And they go up 20 points to 6. The kick to come. They were under the pump for like 5 or 10 minutes down in their line. Got a few penalties. I think it was 4 or 5 in a row. Got down here. Took the tap, quick tap, went wide. Found the Wellington Māori team napping out on that side.
Oh, beautiful. You don't see many forwards kicking these days.
20 points to 6 to the Wedge Tails. Mate, what a turnaround, man. Wellington were down there, pumping them on their line. Next minute, they're up here, scoring a try on the right-hand side.
Well, ever since the injury break, the Wellington Māori team have had all sorts of opportunities. How's the kick from the sideline?
Oh,
just away. So the Wedge Tails ahead 20 points to 6. And the Wellington Māori will be kicking themselves.
Yeah, 20 points to 6. And the concerning thing is the Wedge Tails are playing into the win. So you watch in the second half, they'll probably start just booting it early, trying to keep the Wellington Māori team deep in their own half, just contain them down there, wear them down there. So great play, a great half by the Wedge Tails so far.
Tyler Tane with the restart, and it finds open pastures, but the bounce is kind for the Wedge Tails.
Move, one there.
Was waiting for them. Collis, short ball.
Release him! 2 there. On me, hold. And go. Step of 2.
Another good run and offloaded brilliantly to Cody.
3! Release him!
It's very dangerous, Cody.
Oh, hands.
And now they come to the right edge. That's Naden. Good offload.
Move! Roll away! 4 here, make it back.
It's the 4th tackle. Collis. Now Merritt. And here comes Stanley Jr. He's got a man on the outside and it doesn't need him. Sean Stanley Jr. underneath the post.
Under the post. They came out to the right through the dummy. The Wellington Māori defence came up, rushed up, caused a break in the line, and then Stanley showed a bit of skill there, had a winger on the outside through the dummy, went back in and under the post. As we see here, he throws the dummy, fools the fullback there, strolls over under the post, takes the score to 24 points to 6. Kick to come under the post from himself. This guy's been outstanding this half.
Yeah, he is a weapon for the Wedge Tails. Sean Stanley Jr. standing at 6'6". And the first cousin of both James and Lane Stanley playing today. Ex-Bulldogs Jr. Now plays for the Wellington Cowboys. And his father, Sean Sr., is the team trainer. And a member of the 1998 Wedge Tails team that won the Curry knockout.
Yeah, some proud history there. And so the big man found himself on the edges there out in the centre since they have a player down. So excellent play from the Wedge Tails as we see him line up this kick.
And the kick is good, and we'll go downstairs to Semi.
Back up, his kick is taken over 5 minutes. He came on, basically subbed on, had that massive run down the middle. Yeah, it was awesome. He's been able to have a couple of kicks. I think in the last couple of minutes he would have put probably 8 to 10 points on his own back for this team. Wellington Māori definitely have to actually try and get back into this game. They need their mindset change because it feels as if the Wedge Tails are actually getting on with the game. And making sure they get back into what they do best, and that's going forward. Back up to you, boys.
So the Wedge Tails are up 26-6. Slightly forward-looking pass there. Yes, Noel Woods.
Full pass.
Calls the forward pass from the kickoff.
Oh, that's another unfortunate play. Another one the coach will be thinking, hey, what's going on, guys? Especially from the kickoff. But as we've said again, Wellington Māori really need to try and score some points here going into the half. 26 down is a big gap to try and pull back, especially going into the win.
Form it up, wait for they form. Yeah, where you go.
Still a bit of niggle in there in the scrum. Edmonds out wide to. That's a good run there by Walker.
Here we are. On me, on me.
Potor playing the ball. Chase Pickering.
Move, two. Mark a square, hard.
Options either way. Filo. Te Kopai Filo playing the ball. Meters out from the line. Here's Davies. Tuhoi Davies. Defence is resolute. As we're nearing half-time, Edmonds, a long ball to the winger, but knocked on.
Knocked on.
And that's the whistle for half-time. And it's the Wellington Wedgetails from New South Wales and Australia ahead at the break. 26 points to 6.
Man, 20 points, 26 to 6, and that was the story of the half for Wellington Māori. That last set there, the play went right out there, knocked it on, nothing doing. I think Mike Edmonds really got to try and regroup the boys, get them focused. Bit of emotion from the boys since that injury to them, to one of their star players, and they're not able to pull that back. So they really need to pull their heads in just so they can get back into this game.
Okay, we're going to go downstairs to Semi with the interviews with the captains.
Captain of the Wellington Māori, Ngātuki. It's been a up and down first half. Bit of discipline involved in that. You've lost a player. You're down to 13. What are you going to be telling the team halfway?
Oh, we just need to reset and just regroup and flush everything that's happened. I know the tensions are a bit high after the head high, but we just got to learn to flush it and get back into the game and get back into the ground.
How are you finding this Wedgetail team?
No, it's good. Yeah, no. Yeah, and I was always going to be like that. I've played over in Cairns a bit, so I knew that sort of style they're going to come out fast, and yeah, they're finding their front pretty good, and we just got to control better in our tackling and that, and get them down, hold them down for a little bit longer, reset. Yeah.
Mean, bro. Look, I'll let you get back into the team all the second half.
No, all good. Yeah,
okay. Talk soon. All right then. We're going to go to just one more interview with the captain of the Wedgetails, bro. Interesting first half. As I've just spoken to the opposition, a lot of ups and downs, stops and starts, but you guys are still 26 points up.
Yeah, no, it's good. We come out a bit fast there, both sides, but yeah, but it's good. We're up 26-0, but that doesn't reflect on the game at all. But yeah, no, it's a very tough game over here. But yeah, still got 40 minutes to go, so it's not done yet.
Yeah. How are you going to contain this team? They're down to 13 players now. Discipline, they'll probably fix that in the second half.
Just got to tighten up and tighten our middles up and just get around each other around the middle. So yeah, I think we've got to be tight in the middle, and then I think we'll be right in the next half. So
you enjoying yourself?
Love it over here. It's good. It's a good experience, sharing cultures with each other over here. You know, we've a lot of family back home as well too. So shout out to everyone back home.
Chopper, I'll let you get back to the halftime talk. Yeah. We'll catch up soon.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. We're going to take a break from Hut Rec as we take you through to another event that's happening in Feb. It's the Te Rā event that's happening at Te Whiti Park. And here's more about the park and the event coming to you now.
Hi and welcome to Te Rā o Te Rūkira. Kia ora, my name's Inaugiral.
Kia ora, I'm Neil from Vibe.
Tēnā koutou, welcome to Te Rā o Te Rūkira.
It's going to be an awesome day.
This year is the 25th year of Te Rā o Te Rūkira.
Te Rā o Te Rūkira is a celebration of our people and enjoying summer days.
It's a good chance to get together, really. That's a big part of it. It's all whānau friendly.
Incredible community event that brings together so many different diverse people.
This festival where people just come together, there's a whole lot of awesome kai, a whole lot of awesome entertainment.
Peace, love and harmony. The Raukura signifies peace and happiness. It's a Māori proverb that was brought down by our tipuna from a very long time ago. And basically our day Te Rā o Te Raukura is all about sharing that love. Aroha nui ki te tangata.
uplifting Lower Hutt and the wider community in general, coming together and just having a whole lot of fun.
Celebrating all things Wellington, Lower Hutt, the whole region itself.
Today is important so that we get to remind ourselves that we need to share the love and care about each other.
Don't forget whānau, this is around the same time as Waitangi as well, so he āhua pono ki te kaupapa o Waitangi, ko tēnei o ngā whakamahinga I haere nei. It's all about just, ngai Māori working together, unity, ko tahitanga, and just uplifting each other, so kia ora.
Kia ora, welcome back to the Hutt Rec here in Lower Hutt, just outside of Wellington City. I'm standing here with Jeffrey Naden, the man himself, one of the elders, one of the kaumatus that have come over from the Wellington Wedgetails. Bro, kia ora, how's your day been?
It's been a great day.
Yeah?
Yes. Words can't explain how great it's been here. I've just seen the way you guys and your culture and your community stick together and welcome in our small community of footballers. So, yeah.
We're so happy to have you here. I see you have a son on the field today.
Yeah, I got my youngest boy here, Brock Naden. Yeah.
Brock, and you've got an older son.
Yeah.
And who's he playing for?
He's with the Tigers.
He's with the Tigers.
Yeah, Brent Naden. Yeah.
So he'll be playing with Jerome.
Yeah.
Next year. That'll be an interesting combination.
Fingers crossed if they tick all the boxes, yeah.
Hey, look, it's been a great game. Let's get a quick summary of that first half. Sad to see that injury happen. Wellington, well, you're down to 13 players. 12 players for the rest of the half. But how do you think the boys will respond to that?
They'll come back. We're here to play football.
Yeah.
And then accidents happen. There's no malice in the young fellas' game.
Of course.
We brought all the players over to just play with you guys and see what it's like to play over here. So it's been a nice, hard, clean game. So they'll keep that game. They'll keep that in their game.
I can see your boys coming out now. You brought some big boys over.
Yeah, they eat well in Wellington. So
yeah. All right. Bro, what we're going to do, we'll let you get on with the second half. I'll come over when I'm not on camera, have a bit of a chat with you. But we're going to have a show of the pōwhiri that happened when this man and his team arrived to Waifatu Marae earlier yesterday.
Thank you.
Hoki mai ki te wahanga tuarua. Welcome back to the second half action. It's a tricky old kickoff, but a good dive there to capture that ball. What a start. It's the Wedgetails ahead, 26 points to 6 from inside their own half, and it was fantastic to listen to the father of Brock Naden and Brent Naden, premiership winner with Penrith Panthers in 2021, as the Wedgetails have another go here on the left edge. And it's Sean Stanley Jr. who's been an absolute standout, and there's a hand in there.
Yeah, another penalty. Yeah, you're right. He has been a standout. He's been right from the start with his offloads, and then we saw a bit of skill from him out wide with the dummy and back in, and also kicking goals as well. This guy can do it all.
What are you kicking?
Found touch. So yeah, it was great listening to Jeff Naden. He himself is a legend. Won a grand final with the Wellington Cowboys and is an ex-Wedgetail player. He also spoke on behalf of the team at the pōwhiri yesterday. And Stanley again. The wedge tails. 10 metres out from the line.
Move! 2 hands off!
A wee dummy getting close. Oh, he tried to offload it, but it came off his head.
No advantage, guys.
Just a couple of metres away from the line.
Man, this early on in the second half, and the Wedge Tails are already threatening to score a try from that penalty that the Māori gave away. But I think at half-time, probably the coach for the Māoris would have told them, you know, let's just focus on the game, let's complete our sets, get to the kicks. Most of all, let's just stay disciplined and get into this game.
One more. One more here. Oh, you jump out. Where you go? Yeah, go.
So the Wellington Māori from inside their own 10.
One there, back on me here. Here I am. Good.
Royal. Cutting back on the inside.
Move!
There's Wood, William Wood.
Don't go early. Hold. Go. 2.
Good defence, but spinning away. And a penalty this time for the Wellington Māori. They needed that.
Yeah, they needed that big time. Just need to try and... They'll probably have to tap it now. It's so windy. They can't kick it out.
Yeah, there he is again. Filo. Caught by Filo. Cutting back on the inside is Ngātoki Toru.
2 there. Hold.
That's a good run.
Mark a square.
Chase Pickering. Oh, and put down by O'Toole and kicked ahead. The advantage is still there, but it's with the Wellington Māori, so play on. The advantage is over.
It's over.
We neta.
Advantage over, mate.
Yeah, up to the halfway line.
One.
Potor, dummy half. Royal goes wide. It's with Painga.
2 here. Hold.
This is a good run.
Extreme.
Playing the ball nicely. And here comes Taniwha. He's back from the sin bin.
He's back from the naughty chair.
Māori with Toru. A wee dummy stripped away. Yes, that's a penalty.
Yeah, slowly getting some momentum, Wellington Māori. This is what they need. Back to their full complement of players, 13 players against 12.
Tap and go. Filo.
He's been busy.
One there. Make a line, hold. Take a one.
Filo.
Hands off.
Can't help himself. He'll play the ball eventually. It's Walker. Long ball by Toru. Poto into the line. Now Royal. Big collision.
Move. 2 there. Hands off.
Taniwha.
Move. 3 there. Hands off.
Couple more tackles up their sleeve. O'Toole. Davies.
Roll away. 4 there. Lines up. Hold.
O'Toole. Filo. And this will be the last.
Final last.
Walker. They go the right side. Royal puts a big one up. Who's underneath it? Oh, taken brilliantly by the Wedge Tails. It looks like it was Sione Baker. Now here's the runaway.
Oh,
good tackle by Potor. The Wedge Tails have the upper hand now. They've got the momentum on their side. Defence coming up quickly. Forced to run it from dummy half. Collis has a go. Looking for support. Finds it. Walker comes up quickly. Takes him down.
Final.
Last tackle. It's with Blackhawk. Puts a high one up. It finds the ground. The bounce is awkward, but it sits up beautifully for Chase Pickering. It was easy in the end for the Wellington Māori. Now they come the short side. That was Crichton Comp, who's just come onto the field for the Wellington Māori in the pink headgear. Taniwha.
Move! Tackle 4. Tackle 4 there. Mark is good.
Walker. Good meters here for the Wellington Māori. Last tackle. Walker. Oh, and dropped by Royal. Need a plate to the whistle. The Wedge Tails will get the ball, but it was the last tackle.
Play the ball.
Bro, that was a shocker from Wellington Māori on the last. It looked like it was supposed to go to the first guy. Went out to Royal and he's dropped it cold. Just when we thought they had a good set there.
Move. One there.
Another big collision there.
Release that. 2, make the
Spinning his way through and up to the halfway line. The Wedge Tails. Just holding his feet there, Aaron Bryden.
Tackle 3. And go.
Merritt putting the kick in behind. Oh, it's been lost again by Royal.
Knocked it on.
It's gone forward. So another set coming for the Wedge Tails.
Unlucky for Royal, second knock on, and within a minute as we see the Wedge Tails really getting their momentum. But yeah, unlucky for the brother there.
Jai Merritt, the captain for the Wedge Tails, really leading his team around the park today. He's also another one that plays for the Wellington Cowboys in New South Wales. An experienced player, a cool head. And there he is. And they're lining up nicely. Oh, an attempt and a good strip there by the Wellington Māori. It's turned over. And here's an opportunity from inside their own half. Chase Pickering.
Head high.
Yep.
Good little breakout there from the Wellington Māori team. The Wedgetail player tried to offload it, lost the ball, turned it over.
Yeah,
just need the Māori team just to calm things down and try and get some set plays on.
There was Wee Nera with the runaway. Here we go again. Had some support, but just a wee slap to the face there with the arm. Tyler Tani. And now it's Walker.
Roll away. 2 there. Hold.
Edmonds.
Very
Royal.
deep.
Yep, here we go. It's Potoa. Oh, just taken by the collar there. What's the call?
He's knocked it on as well.
Oh, he's knocked it on. Cullen Potoa.
Oh, big save from the big man again. Big Stanley puts his arm out, drags him in by the collar. Excellent defense from him.
We had no other option. Potoa was halfway past him.
He was gone. Excellent defense.
There's a few fresh legs on the field now. The Wellington Māori, you've got Crichton Comp and Aman Winera on the field as the Wedge Tails. Sitting pretty, they're up 26 points to 6, 10 minutes gone in the second half. And there's now a chance on the left-hand side. It's Baker, short for Stanley.
Oh,
he's hard to put down, but he's definitely one to watch. approach the fourth tackle.
Oh,
And here's an
excellent
opportunity.
skill.
It's Naden. Oh, what an offload. It's with Stanley with the grubber on the inside.
Ooh. Oh, looks like it was a late tackle there.
Oh, yeah, we're going right back.
Yeah, it was a late one. Great skill from Naden there. Skip, bounced on the outside, got the offload to his winger. But the penalty has been called.
Back it up, penalty.
As mentioned before, there were a few players locally coming in to help out the Wedgetails. They were short. Sione Baker, the winger, on the left-hand side. Also, I just seen Tamati Kahukiwa Hagen played that whole first half, having a great game as well, standing in for the boys, coming from the Toa Rugby League Club.
Well, there's a bit of chat here. And I think it was Jaden Taniwha that gave away that penalty.
Yeah, he's been 10 in the bin. He doesn't want to go back in the bin.
He's lucky to still be there. Blackhall finds touch.
Oh, go.
Now the Wedgetails.
Oh, release him! Back it up, guys. That's one. Let him go.
They go long. The bounce is awkward and it's been knocked on. And now the Wellington Māori look to counter-attack.
One there.
So they come up to their own, just past their own 20-metre line.
There, tackle one. Oh.
Edmonds. Oh. Looks like that's gone backwards. They're very lucky there. The Māori.
Numbers.
Edmonds, Tani with a long ball. It's with Wieneda on this left wing.
Release him! Tackle three. Tackle three. Hold.
Comp. Tani. Slight juggle there by Tamaka. Still going. The intensity starting to lift and it's knocked on.
Another knock on.
Great defense.
Great defense. Good intent from the defense there. On the big man, forced the error. See the Wedges, they got their, the Wedgetails, they've got their heads up. They're all coming in, high-fiving each other. You wouldn't think they were down a player, but they're just playing for each other, really standing up.
Wait till they all lock it. Here we go. It's out. Release him. One. Make the line. Make the line.
That's Painga, one of the local players, playing for the Wedgetails today from dummy half. Merritt. It's going and offloaded. Play on. Painga.
Release him.
Chopped down.
Look like they got numbers to the left.
The referee's blowing his whistle. Incorrect play the ball.
Yep. Bit of a relief for the Wellington Māori team. As we see them making some changes as well.
That's Royal to Walker.
Release him. One near. Go.
What can they conjure up here, the Wellington Māori, from inside their own half? Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. Another mix up there with the runners.
So Semi will just check in with you on the sideline.
So it's like a train station down here, man. So many changes happening. Everyone's in, everyone's out. Coaches are yelling at their players at the moment. We're into the business end of this game. And the Wedge Tails, I think they actually have some fresh legs coming off the bench. There's a few players they haven't used, and yeah, they've got some fresh boys ready to come out. And a lot of the way that the boys have been playing at the moment, I think this is how they play back home, get into the opposition's face, make sure they unsettle their game plan, just be aggressive. So it's been an interesting game, been great to watch so far. Back up to you boys.
So the Wedge Tails hot on the attack. Into the 10-metre line. That's the fourth tackle. Now it's Gray. Jacob Gray. The only player that doesn't originate from Wellington in New South Wales. And a little go from dummy half. Ooh. It's Painga. Is he there?
Oh, he's over.
I think he is. It looks like it's going to be Randall Painga. One of the local players filling in for the Wedge Tails this afternoon. What a try. Was dummy fooled our cameraman?
Yeah, fooled the cameraman, sold the dummy. Young Randall Painga from Ngāti Toa plays for the Tawa Rugby Union Colts. Great to see him out here running, playing rugby league. And great try, 30 points to 6. We're almost 20 minutes into the game, into the second half, and that's the first try.
Yeah, and just reminding our viewers, the Wellington Wedge Tails are a player down for the duration of this match. So to have a lead like this and to retain a lead like this is very impressive.
Very impressive. As the kick goes over, so they've been playing the man down since the 20th minute, and they're still leading 32 points to 6.
Try score, number 15 Randall Painga takes the score 2.
And a good crowd here at the Hutt Recreation Ground. A solid contingent from Australia coming over. Their supporter gears, and the locals have turned out in numbers as well.
Yeah, good turnout. I saw old Helmet. Helmet was here, turning out for Ngāti Toa, so Wirangi can't be here. He's over in Indonesia with the softball team.
Yeah, good to see the local iwi leaders coming in support.
There's one there on me. Oh.
There's the Wedge Tails. Have the ball again. It's Painga. Good run.
Move, hands off.
Collis back on the field. It's Baxter.
Oh, tree. Oh.
Wee dummy.
Well away! 4, hands off, stand now, twice. Down 4.
And so they're laying the platform. Nice offload there. Laying the platform nicely on the last. So it's Blackhall putting the kick in. Oh, and attacking the ball beautifully there. Under all sorts of pressure, though.
Take him in goal.
Yep, push back.
Oh my gosh, they must have dragged him back 7 meters. That was young Winira. Good pickup from him. He managed to pick up that chip on the run, but he stayed upright. They were able to get in numbers and just push him right back into the end goal to force the dropout.
Back it up, boys, back it up. Back it up, back it up.
So Tyler Tane with a short goal dropout.
Bit too short.
Yep. Penalty right in front of the post. Didn't quite make it at the 10.
What do you reckon, man? Take the 2 or tap?
Tap and go.
Oh, they look like they're going to tap. They want some more tries.
Elijah Collis. Here we go. It's now with Burrows Stanley. It's taken 4 to take him down. Out of the Cardiff club in Newcastle. Good fend. And a wee dummy still looking to offload. Stanley. Now they go the short side and they've got numbers and brilliantly done. The skill and the execution paying off. And the wedge tails go in yet again.
What a try, excellent play. They set it up well on that left-hand side. It went to the captain with all the skills. As we see him here, Merritt puts the flat ball on, skip pass out there, and his runner just running that hole, man. Scores the try, excellent try from the Witchtails. $36-6.
So a big lead now for the Wellington Wedgetails. They've travelled over the ditch for this inaugural encounter. And they've been dominating this match right from the get-go. And the kick has just been pushed to the left.
Yeah, what a dominating performance from the Witchtails. You know, they've been pumped for this trip. They've been playing it for a while, and you can see in the way that they've been playing their footy, just expressing themselves, swinging the ball left, swinging it right, offloads. Great play from the Witchtails. Good performance and a showcase of the game of rugby league for us here in Wellington.
Stay behind, boys.
That wind really picking up now.
Yes, look at that. It's not even going to go 10. Oh,
no,
don't touch it.
Well, it's picked up by the Wedgetails, and they've gone into touch. So, as he said, Kess.
I went 10 in the air. Went 10 in the air.
Oh, went 10 in the air. Oh, okay.
I see.
Yeah.
No, Wood's explaining that beautifully.
Yes.
We just talked about the strong wind, and it did go the 10 and then got pushed backwards in the strong Wellington wind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so the Wellington Māori will come up with it.
Move! One there.
Walker. Here's Aldridge.
Move! 2 there.
Back on the inside is Chase Pickering.
Oh,
good
great
tackle.
defense.
Yep.
Release them! Shoot! Hands off now! Like a square. Go.
Tanya.
Oh!
A lot of pressure on Walker. He did well to stay on his
He
feet.
lined him up.
You saw it coming from a mile away, Cass. Yes, Aldridge.
Walker's been mouthing off to them. They've been lining him up.
They come the right edge. A little grubber, a slight deflection. The bounce is kind for the Wedgetails. Inside their own 10-metre line. This is a good run by Baxter.
Back it up here, 6.
The left centre.
2 hold. Go.
From dummy half is Painga again breaking free.
Release them! 2 there.
In fact, it's Baker.
Yes, that's right, Baker.
Sione Baker, another local. And offloaded,
on.
but put to ground by Jamal Stanley. Here's Comp, almost breaking free.
Move, hands up. 1 there.
Tani. Aldridge.
Penalty.
So penalty for the Wellington Māori now.
They'll be desperate to do something, get some points.
Yep. Chase Pickering. He's been impressive.
Yeah, big man.
A workhorse. Tanifa. Offloading. Tane. Putting the grubber in. It's deflected by the wedge tails and picked up by Comp. So a full set up their sleeve. Aldridge.
Move! Hands off! It's one!
Edmonds back on the inside. Chase Pickering. Big hit.
Stanley.
Edmonds playing in the halves now. O'Toole. O'Toole. Tanifa offloads. Ball's gone to ground. Swept up nicely by Aldridge. Comp out of dummy half. Now, what have they got? The Wellington Māori on the last tackle. Tane. The banana kick. Oh, yes.
They got it. Looks like it was Potua.
Yep, Cullen Potua. Johnny on the spot.
On the spot.
Let's look at this little banana kick.
Striker number 1, Cullen Potua, takes the score to
Oh, kick from the big man, Talatane. 36-10. Should be 36-12 if this kick goes over. Here we go.
That was great play.
Great play.
Tyler Tane
division successful.
with a nicely executed kick. Back on the inside, it held up nicely for Cullen Potua, the fullback, who chased hard and scored underneath the posts. And they'll be pleased to get on the board in the second half, the Wellington Māori.
Definitely, they'll be real happy. Good for them. About 11 minutes to go in this game.
And the kick has gone out on the full.
Oh, bit of momentum here.
It just shows you how strong that wind's picked up.
Yeah, need a little tap as we see Tamati O'Hagan is back on the field for the Wedge teams.
Yeah, he's a ball here. On the line, guys.
There's Tanifa.
Move! One there. On me. Good. One.
Toru.
Roll away! Hands off!
Good meters here by the Māori. Edmonds. Tane.
Release him! Back it up. Offside.
They've got the momentum now.
20's offside.
The Wellington Māori with Filo.
They're going to take him out.
Oh, they've got the advantage for offside, so another penalty.
20 offside. Ready.
Tane will go.
Oh, he's in.
Tyler Tane.
Ah.
Yes, he stretches out, and Tyler Tane. He helps set up the last try, and he gets over himself this time. A little bit of work to do, but he sensed the opportunity. The quick tap, dodged past the couple of players, stretched out and scored.
Quick play as we see the quick tap. He was allowed to do the quick tap. You don't usually allow the quick taps that close to the line, but he was awarded it. Goes over for the try. Excellent one.
Yep, the Wellington Wedgetails just caught napping there for a moment. So 36-16 as Tani attempts to convert his own try, but the wind just pushing it away.
That was an excellent play from the Māori team. They showed when they're disciplined and when they hold the ball and go down that field through the middle. Tane putting them in with that chip and then the try. Excellent play from him.
Oh, nicely done by Mana Chase Pickering.
Good skills.
Casually done.
He's got that long reach.
Kept it in the field of play. Avoided the penalty. Tanifa. Yes, he's amped, he's pumped up for these last few minutes. Ooh, they come the left side. And Wellington Māori finishing the game strongly. Chase Pickering. Oh, slow, too slow. That's right, deliberately slowing the ball down there was Daniel Burrows Stanley. And they're going to tap and go. As we look at the replay there, and that nicely done save from Mana Chase Pickering in his own in goal. Edmonds on the inside to Chase Pickering.
Two there, make the line, hold, and go.
Royal back on the field. Filo.
Are they going to take him out?
Oh.
Oh, he's knocked it on. Gotta stay away from that sideline.
And these are the last lot of changes now for the Wedgetails. They're clearing the bench. It is an experience to go on tour. These boys will not, and the families that have joined them, will not forget this experience.
Exactly. We heard them in that interview just how proud they were to be here, and so to get the win as well was even better.
There's Baxter, hard to put down. It was a slightly high shot there, but play on.
Oh,
straight
good
up the middle. Collis. Stanley. Collis has another go.
Surrender, that's four. Make the line, make the line.
On the left side, they put the grubber in and it's good. The timing is good, the bounce was good, and the try is good.
The try is good, and it's the man himself, the captain, playmaker, had it on a string. Merritt, as we see.
I think there's Brian Baxter who got the knock. He's just gone over to score.
Yeah. We see the replay. They set it up here on the left-hand side. They came out to the captain. Just a little nice nudge there. Excellent try. Takes him to 40 points to 16. Wow, great skills.
Yeah, but all Jai Merritt, an inspirational player. All the skill in the world to set up these tries today, and that was another one. The vision to put the kick in, and a bit of luck as well with the bounce popping up nicely for Brian Baxter, the grandson of Uncle Ab Towney. He's one of the founders of the Wedgetails. Brian Baxter plays for the Wellington Cowboys and the nephew of the coach, Nathan Towney.
Man, Excellent, a great display put on by the captain, Joe Merritt, you know, just his leadership, calming the boys down when it got a bit fiery. Then he put on that try with the skip pass, and now he's putting later on another try with this chip kick. Excellent skill shown from the captain.
Coach Nathan Towney will be very pleased with the effort of his boys today. The kick behind him. No, the kick is unsuccessful. And they're just going back to Nathan Towney, the coach. He too was a player for the Wedgetails in that famous 1998 team that won the Kuri knockout. Also played for the Bulldogs and was a coach. He won the Harold Matthews Grand Final in 2009 and
nice.
for the Bulldogs, and David Clemmer was in his team.
Oh, Clemmer. That guy's a beast.
So some of these connections from all the different players on the field today and all the journeys they've been on in the rugby league world. The journey brings them to the Hut Recreation Ground in Te Awa Kairangi Lower Hut today.
Probably a bit windy for their liking, but they're still putting on a display.
Move, two, lines up, lines up.
But an impressive side, the Wedgetails. Sean Stanley Jr. has been a standout. I mean, you could pick any of the Stanleys in this side today. And here he is. Oh, yes, he breaks through. Look to offload. Put to ground.
Yeah, he poked his nose through again. Tried to do the offload, but it wasn't there. Too many players, too much traffic. But like you say, he's probably been one of the standouts all day, along with the captain.
Yeah, well, like I said, take your pick of the Stanleys. Sean Stanley Jr., James Stanley, front rower. The other second rower, Daniel Burrows Stanley, and then on the bench, Lane Stanley. And not to mention on the wing, Jamal Stanley, who's the youngest in the team at 18 years of age.
Hold and go. One.
It's the Wellington Māori with Tuhoi Davies.
Two there. Here we are, boys. Hold.
We approach the final few minutes of this match.
Oh,
Taniwha.
The big goosey.
There's two there.
It's one of the biggest goosies I've seen from a front rower in a long time. Edmonds. Chase Pickering. Aldridge. Right, last tackle. What do the Wellington Māori have up their sleeve? Royal. He goes high. It's a wobbly old kick. Oh, nobody wants it.
Falcon.
It's a falcon. Oh, but it's ended up with the Wedgetails.
Oh, that was a falcon.
Oh, you can't not have a falcon in a match.
Might end up on the
Here's a
footy
go.
show.
It's Sione Baker putting the hand off and almost pushing himself and propelling himself to the line.
Good defense to get across there. But straight away, the opportunity, fresh off the falcon, they picked it up, went down the left-hand side, got it out to Baker. We know he's got some wheels, but yeah, like you said, he got pushed himself out. The fin was too strong.
Alrighty, final play. What are they going to do? The Wellington Māori.
Keep it alive.
They'll have a go, no doubt, and they'll keep the ball alive. Potoa. He's tackled. And that'll be it for this inaugural Indigenous challenge between the Wellington Māori and the Wellington Wedgetails from New South Wales, Australia. A special occasion for both sides and both cultures coming together as whānau under kotahitanga unity. Here at the Hut Recreation Ground, it's the Wellington Wedgetails who finish on top, winning 40 points to 16 against the Wellington Māori.
Yeah, they were just too good, man. It started off in the beginning. They scored those 2 quick tries. Even though they got a player sent off in the 20th minute, they were still up 26-6 at half time. Wasn't much doing in the start of the second half, but then it all got going at the end of the day. 40 points to 16, convincing win for the Wedge-tails from Wellington and New South Wales. Congratulations to them. Also, shout out to their fans and whānau who are listening or tuning in from over there in Australia. They'll be proud to see their boys in the show that they put on. And let's head down to the field with Semi, who's talking with the winning captain, Joe Merritt.
Joe, what a game. Well done, congratulations. Your first trip to Aotearoa, Wellington, your team turned up, and what an impressive performance.
Yeah, no, it was good. We sat in the sheds up. We still had 40 minutes to come out here. When we went in the sheds, we said it was 0-0, so we just wanted to come out here and just keep playing how we played in that first half, and yeah, we did, so come away with the winner, which was good.
There was a bit of bite throughout that whole game, but you boys stood up. Yep. They actually accepted that challenge, very similar to the haka, so how's the experience of it all?
Love it, it's good. It's what we're about, sharing each other's cultures, being together, coming together as one. I love the smell over here. So hopefully we can come back and do it again, or I think we're organising something for them to come over to Wello back at home in New South Wales. So yeah, it'd be good to keep this going. So it's good, love it.
Congratulations on the win. I'll let you go and say congrats to everyone.
And give a shout out to all the people back home. Love yous.
Love yous. Oh, this guy. Sorry, guys. I got to talk to this guy. This guy. What don't you do?
I don't clean up at home.
Don't clean up at home. Bro, what an impressive game by yourself. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was very good. It was good to get away from home for a bit and come over and learn a bit about your culture and stuff, so it was good.
I mean, you kick, you run, you tackle, I mean, everything's there. How's your shoulder? I saw you come off earlier on.
No, I broke my rib a couple of weeks ago, last week, so a bit sore, and it is what it is.
Look, an impressive performance by yourself. For me, personally, I would have made you man of the match, but you don't get anything from me, but you know what I mean. But congratulations, travel home safely.
Thanks, mate.
That's okay.
Shout out to the family at home.
That's all right. Look, we're going to try and get the Wellington captain where we can. I'm looking for him at the moment, where the Wellington captain is, because I know he'll have a couple of words to say in terms of this festivity. Where's your captain, please? It'd be great to have a few words, or just a representative from Wellington Māori. Oh, bro, sorry to grab you like that. First of all, congratulations on what's been a fantastic day. Would you do it again?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, hopefully we return the favour by going over there next year and keep this, hopefully start off something special anyway and keep it going every year.
Bro, it's more than rugby league,
Yeah, oh, exactly, yeah. Hard out. No, it's just a privilege to be here and be a part of the team and be able to play against these fellas. And yeah, no, it's been awesome.
Everyone looks like they're having a kōrero over here at the moment, so you get in there, and on behalf of everyone in Wellington, bro, congratulations for representing us.
No, all good. Anytime. Sure.
Thank you. Bro, we're going to head back up to you guys as you guys summarise the show, but that's me from the sideline. Thank you so much for joining us. Cass, Anaru, back to you.
Well, good to hear from the two captains, and also a bonus to hear from Sean Stanley Jr., who I think we both agree that he was certainly one of the players of the match. Standing at 6'6", a very a big weapon on the edge there for the Wedge-tails, but they come out on top, and isn't this a great image? Seeing the two sides come together after that battle, and just also paying acknowledgements to Jared Adams, who came off and had to go to the hospital after a high knock. But what an occasion this afternoon.
Yeah, what an occasion, and this is what it's all about. You see these live pictures here, both teams in the middle in the huddle, just thanking each other and acknowledging each other for the battle. It was a hard battle. There was a bit of, bit of heat, bit of emotion, but at the end of the day, they were all whānau from different parts of the world, and so congratulations to the Wedge-tails from Wellington, New South Wales, taking out the win 40 points to 16. And we know Wellington Māori will be back next year. They'll be looking to, we see them do their celebrations. Oh.
There's some interesting dance moves there. But that's right, the one thing that binds both of these teams together is culture. And so both these Indigenous cultures coming together as whānau. And they'll be having a good night tonight before they head back to Australia, to New South Wales, to their respective whānau. And good to see a big crew coming over, a big support crew from Australia. So we'll just quickly go down to Semi, who I think might be in the middle of that huddle.
You know, I'm definitely in the huddle at the moment. If we just listen in on some of the words that the Wellington leaders are saying throughout this.
Connection moving forward. Thank you for the bit of a touch up here today. It was awesome to be a part of this occasion and first Wellington in the history here to represent and to host here. So big thank you to Wellington Rugby as well for hosting us here. Safe travels back home to Aussie. Much love and we'll see you next year.
Fantastic kaupapa that's happening here as everyone comes through. Guys, it's been a pleasure actually covering this game on behalf of not only our platforms but for Sky as well. Looks like the Wellington Māori are going to be making their way across the Wellington, New South Wales. So many smiles on the sidelines at the moment. So, guys, great bit for my end. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
That's what it's about,
So there we have it. It's the Wellington Wedgetails from Australia, the Indigenous side from New South Wales and Wellington from Australia there as we see some of the highlights from this match. It was a convincing victory, 40 points to 16 in the end.
Yeah, very convincing win from the Wedgetails as we see the highlights. But it's been a great privilege bringing this stream to you guys with the team, Adrian, Tommy, Toby, and also Semi and the camera crew, Tamati, Jake, and Noah as well. So it's been a privilege, bro, calling it with you, mate.
Yeah, well, thank you so much to all of our listeners, our viewers who have tuned in this afternoon from here and afar. Kia taunga manakitanga, ki runga kia koutou katoa e hono hono mai nei, kia mātou i tēnei wā. Paira watu te kite i enei pikitia, i tēnei pāpāhotanga. Ki wanganui enei kapa e rua, arā te kapa Māori no te whanganui ātara, me te kapa Wedgetails noa hi tere iria. So without further ado, that's us for another successful broadcast here from Atiawa Toi FM and Sky Sport. Kia mau tonu mai, noho ora mai.